This is from Paris Corner, or I got it from Aroma Concepts. Now, all of these can be found for under $50. So here's the box that it comes in. It's very pretty. Got that on the side. Now, I will tell you that with having this fragrance, it's so good that I really don't know that I would buy the Khair brand, because it is $138 a bottle. Here is this bottle. It is Khair Fusion, and it is duping Khair Sparkling Lyche. Here's the top of the cap. That's very pretty. And here's the lid. I really like it. Now, the Lyche has top notes of black currant, red apple, lychee, and Italian lemon. It has middle notes of jasmine sandalwood, candied violet, and damask rose. And the base is sandalwood, cedarwood, musk, and vanilla. Now, when I first sprayed this, I absolutely fell in love. And for some reason that day, my husband he was upset because I was spraying perfumes. Of course, I got all this at one time. And I had to take this outside. And I absolutely fell immediately in love with this. This is just so refreshing. It's so fresh. It is so juicy. It's juicy. I don't know. There's just, it's got, now after that I've had it for a few days, I do get some of that red apple in it. I do get that black currant. I'm not getting much of the lemon. But, I mean, for $33, I believe this is what this cost. $33 compared to $138. I think I'll just try this for a while. This is something that I see myself reaching for quite a bit during the summer. So, I am really excited to use it and get familiar with it. Get to know it, if you will. It gives me, I'm going to say 5 hours on skin, and it gives me even longer on clothes. So again, that is the Khair Fusion, which is duping the Khair Sparkling Lychee. Now, these next couple are duping, no, gonna do one more from Paris Corner. And it's also duping Khair, the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. And if you have been watching my channel, then you remember that I was not a fan of that. And as a matter of fact, I sent it back for a refund. The dupe is called Khair Confection. This is the box it comes in. Very pretty box. Yes, I do keep everything in the box. And yes, I do try to preserve the plastic that it comes in. I'm weird, I know. Here's the bottle. This is a very beautiful bottle. Okay, I'm not going to spray this because I find it just as screechy and loud. Well, not just as. Maybe it's a little less screechy and loud than the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. I sprayed it on my hand just to try it out that one time, and I smelled it until the next day. The top notes in this are pear and whipped cream. The middle notes are jasmine and cashmere. Base is sandalwood, marshmallow, and vanilla. I didn't get any of the fruitiness. I didn't get any of the whipped cream. I didn't get any of the marshmallow. I just got, again, like the Khair, it was just a very loud, musky scent, and I am not a fan of it. So I'm probably going to put this up for sale. Again, it is duping Khair Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. This is Khair Confection. If anybody is interested in this, let me know. I've only sprayed it one time, as you can tell. It's not for me. So, if anyone's interested, let me know. It'll save you $130. Because it does smell almost identical. This one is just not as, I don't think this one's as bad as the other one. It's the Khair. And I'm being 100% honest. I'm not a fan of this, but I'm definitely, the Khair version is even worse. Just my nose. Now, the next two coming up are dupes of perfumes that I've been hearing a lot about, but I will never be fortunate enough to have them in my collection. They are just too rich for my blood. Currently, the originals for these are $390 for a 2.5 ml bottle. I can't ever do that. So, we're going to start with the one that I've heard the most about, which is a dupe of Delena from Parfums de Marly. And when I first got this, I was not aware that this is a extrait de parfum, so I just about choked my husband and myself out. The top notes in this fragrance are citrus, rhubarb, and rose. The middle notes are magnolia, vanilla, raspberry, and peach. And in the base, you have powdery musks and caramel. And again, I've only sprayed this one time just to try it out that day. Well, I tested it that day. And this is what your presentation is. It comes in this, and then inside of the box, you have this. It is very pretty presentation. This one don't want to come out. On the top, I really like the lid. Looks like a rose or some type of flower. I really like the tassels. That is definitely duping Parfums de Marly. We'll spray this one time on paper to refresh my nose. Alright, so in the beginning, I do get that citrus, and I'm not too familiar with rhubarb in fragrance, so that must be what I'm smelling. I mean, it's a very pretty smell. This is called Rua, by the way, from Paris Corner. Here's the pretty front of the bottle. I like the bottle. I don't know what's wrong with my bottle. It's weird. This is the back. Now some of the fruits are kind of coming up in this. Some of the magnolia. It starts to get prettier as it dies down.